No, we didn't finish our job yet with Real España, so our approach is to try to finish the work we have and qualify to the next stage. So that's our focus right now.
Certainly. Do you see it as an opportunity to maybe give some guys some minutes who haven't had a chance yet?
Well, I've always said that everybody's going to be important in the run. We have four games in 10 days. We're going to need everyone, and everyone's going to be important and play a part in these 4 games in 10 days.
And last one from me, from Marc. The Real España president made some comments after the match last week, and he was very complimentary in very unique ways about LAFC. He said the players looked like robots who were made by artificial intelligence, and he had a lot of ideas about the level that you brought down to Honduras. Are you aware of these comments, and what do you make of them? And do you feel like when you travel down to places like Honduras, or you play teams that are not in MLS, that there's a responsibility to show a level maybe, or you feel like that's something that you need to concern yourselves with?
I think, one, we have the responsibility of being LAFC to show up in every game to the best of our ability. That's our focus. When it comes to the comments of the president, I come from a culture that we sometimes know how to use media to some advantages. I don't know if he said that also to kind of provoke his players in a different way. So I don't take that for nothing. Our focus is about our team. Our focus is what we have to do, and comments could go on ways that maybe he believes in that, or maybe he also wants to bring something more to his players.
I'll just say that he was very complimentary of LAFC and expressed a lot of respect. Stefan, for you, Marc had mentioned that he had a relationship with your brother and knew your family well. How important was all of that to your decision to come to LAFC?
Yeah, obviously he coached my brother back then. Obviously I've known Marc for a couple of years now. But at the same time, when I made my decision to come here, it was more about being coached by Marc and not coming as a friend. There's two different things about that. And I've been enjoying my time here a lot. There's a lot of responsibility that comes by playing for LAFC, and I've been very happy here. So I'm just glad, and I want to continue.
And just a reaction from you of the game on Saturday and the first game in Honduras. From the outside, it looks like you guys are presenting with the best foot forward, and things couldn't have gone any better. Is that how it's feeling in the group?
Yeah, for sure. We want to go after all of the games, especially as you can see when we score a goal, we try to press right away very high. We want to make a statement independent of the team that we face, and I think that's the image that we want to create for LAFC.
Great. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
All right, we'll go over to Charles Bohm.
Hi, thank you both for your time. Charles Bowman with MLS Soccer. Stefan, I wanted to ask you about how things have gone for you in your early days, both at the club and in the city, and what if you could speak out your role in the midfield, and why you had an attraction to this opportunity.
Oh, my colleagues did very well in adapting me. I think they're very easy to work with. I feel that I needed them more than they need me. So I'm in a stage in my life where I needed to feel well out of the pitch, but as well inside of the pitch. And I feel that LA was the best city for me to come, as well for the club. It's an amazing club, arguably the best in the MLS. And I think that the level here is pretty high. If you see the players that play here, there's a lot of competition. That's what I was looking for. So yeah, it's been happy days for me. I feel that I'm respected here. I feel that everybody enjoys my football here, and I really enjoy being here with the staff, with everybody from LAFC, and with my colleagues that are what means the most to me. So yeah, so far so good.
Marc, I wonder if you could speak on the skill set that Stefan has brought to the team and the role that you've assigned to him.
Well, the first thing where there was no doubt for me to when the opportunity came to have him is that Stefan is not a player that comes from always being in a comfortable environment. Like I said, he had to grind from the third, second division, first division, lower club, all the way to Porto. And when you do that as a human, as a player, it's because you have a right mentality. So his mentality, number one, and number two, it's our model. And when a player fits what we want to do as a team, for me, that's very important. So one, great competitor, great guy, grinded from lower divisions up to Champions League, national team, and brings what we want inside our model. So for me, it's all the tools and the qualities that I look for in a player.
All right, do we have anything else in English online? Sungmo Lee?
Hi, Coach.
Hi, how are you?
Yeah. How are you? Thank you. Let me ask you that after the game against Inter Miami, you mentioned that Son had 2 injuries, which was new, not known for any Korean media and fans. So can you tell us about what kind of injury was it, and then?
No, I didn't say, sorry, maybe there's a misunderstanding. I didn't say 2 injuries. Son, when he arrived in preseason in the first day, had something uncomfortable in his calf, and then we had to manage that well to make sure we had him totally ready for the season. So we didn't have the preseason that we all expected because we had to manage it. But now he's at 100%. Now he's slowly getting into the right rhythm. But with a player with his importance, we want to make sure that he was fully fit now to be in the right position now to succeed.
And one more thing is that, as you said, he is very competitive. I mean, he wants to play every game. So, it was very clear that he was a bit unhappy after the substitution.
Yes.
At the end of the game. So, did you speak to him about that?
Yes, of course. We have a very good relationship, and we spoke about it. He played 95 minutes because of the 7 minutes in the first half. When I look at Sonny, I don't look at Sonny for one game. We look at Sonny for the full season and how to manage it. Again, because of the type of preseason he had, we had to push him quickly to turn it around for him to play in Honduras. Then we traveled for 6 hours almost back, and then he played 95 minutes. When the game was 2-0, we thought it was enough, it was under control, and we needed someone to finish the game. But Sonny is a competitor, and competitors, sometimes they like to stay more, and they're going to react in a different way if they get subbed, but it's part of the game. When you have good players that want to stay and want to play, sometimes they react like that. It's not a problem. We spoke, everything good, and we're ready for tomorrow.